What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Cheese Lord, and today we have a very interesting video. Today, for the next 10 years of the NFL, the best team in the NFL overall wise is going to be getting the worst starting quarterback, and then the person that we trade away is going to get replaced by that quarterback, who, if it's a super team, is probably pretty good. Starting off, the Eagles are an 88 overall. So, oh, by the way, the quarterback has to be a starting quarterback. They're an 88 overall, so they'll be trading away their 88 overall X-Factor quarterback, Jalen Hurts, for Cardinals starting quarterback, Joshua Dobbs, at a 67 overall. Let's start this video, and if you're confused, it'll be unconfusing soon. Let's go. Boom. Something a little bit interesting, Joshua Dobbs is the second string quarterback. Marcus Mariota is better than him, which, not very surprised. So we're just gonna go ahead and move him up real quick. I don't know. I think he has to be the starter for the team. Also, I did have to turn off salary cap because if we didn't, then we couldn't trade for quarterbacks. Trust me, I tried this already, and every team was over the salary cap. Literally every team. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and sim to playoffs and see how the Eagles do with this downgrade in quarterback. After season 1. The Philadelphia Eagles go 10-7, also somehow landing themselves in second place behind the 13-4 Cowboys. That is absolutely ridiculous. Our first game is against the 89 overall San Francisco 49ers. Let's see if we can beat them. Sadly, though, we did lose 27-14, kicking us out of the playoffs. Let's go ahead and see how the season ends for the rest of the league. Whoa! The Buffalo Bills beat the Washington Commanders in the Super Bowl. Something I didn't expect. Actually, they are in our division. I guess they got third place. That is wild. Dak Prescott got NFL MVP, Coach of the Year, Zach Taylor, CeeDee Lamb being Offensive Player of the Year, Von Miller, Defensive Player of the Year. Very interesting. Wow, this is, oh my god, look at that. Look at just everything here is surprising except for Josh Allen winning Super Bowl MVP and the Bills winning. That's wild. I don't know what happened, but Marcus Mariota, the second string, became our quarterback. Joshua Dobbs almost had 1,000 yards, and then Marcus Mariota had he didn't even get 3,000 yards. What a split quarterback position. 21 touchdowns. 7 touchdowns, 5 picks, 12 picks. That is crazy. Oh, what? I'm so confused on this season. Rushing wise, how did we go 10-7? Our defense must have gone absolutely bonkers, considering that DeAndre Swift, Marcus Mariota, and Kenneth Gainwell all had rushing seasons. Josh Dobbs, what happened with that quarterback dynamic? DeAndre Swift went for 835 yards off 220 carries and 9 rushing touchdowns. Marcus Mariota got 455 and 6 rushing touchdowns. That's crazy. Receiving wide, Devontae Smith led. A.J. Brown was third on the team. What is happening? Devontae Smith got 884 yards. This guy, who I have never seen in my life, got 855 yards, and A.J. Brown got a mere 818 yards. Devontae Smith, then that guy, and then A.J. Brown with the touchdown catches. Devontae Smith got 10. I am so confused. Our defense must have gone crazy. Hassan Reddick, Nicholas Morrow, and Darius Slay led us with tackles. Jalen Carter got 16 TFLs. Derek Barnett got 14, and Josh Sweat got 13. Oh! Sack-wise, Jalen Carter got 6.5, Fletcher Cox got 5.5, and Josh Sweat got 5. What is happening? Nicholas Morrow, 3 picks. Darius Slay, 3 picks. Hassan Reddick, 2 picks. I am so confused. Pass deflections. Hassan Reddick, 15. Terrell Edmonds, 8. Justin Evans, 6. Then forced fumbles. Hassan Reddick, 2. Terrell Edmonds, 2. Justin Evans, 1. And then a few other guys down there. This is so crazy to me. Anyway, with whatever that steaming pile of what the heck, we are going to go ahead and go into year 2. For year 2, we have a very interesting predicament. We have 89 Cowboys 89 Niners. So we have a tie, and I don't know what to normally do. I don't know why. I just realized that I have a coin next to me, so I'm going to flip it and give you my general results. Cowboys heads, 49ers tails. It's tails. 49ers are going to be the team for year 2. Ultimately, you don't actually want this to be your... It's like a punishment. It is a punishment. In a turn of event, we are going back to the Eagles, where I guess Marcus Mariota and Josh Dobbs both left. So we are trading, I don't know, Brock Purdy is probably star. 85 overall Brock Purdy for 65 overall Anthony Stanley, rookie, to the 49ers. 65 overall Stanley, he's going to have time to develop. He's hidden dev, so this is actually not that bad. He's got a good O-line except for right tackle. Trent Williams looking incredible. George Kittle, 97. Ayuk is star 90. Deebo Samuel is superstar 91. Gray is normal dev 72. And then McCaffrey is up to his 99 self. And then Juszczyk is an 87. Going on to the defense. Fred Warner is a 97. Dre Greenlaw. Brown. Roach Talanoa Hufanga. Lenore. Jackson. Hargrave. Armstead. 99 Bosa. And Chardavius Ward. This team is looking absolutely stacked. They actually might have a great time. They might win the bowl. But we will never know. So, we have to go to the end of the season to find out. This season, the San Francisco 49ers went 10-7, making it into the playoffs. I think, didn't the Eagles go 10-7? Everybody else went 7-10. Whoa. Look at those records. 10-7, 7-10, 7-10, 7-10. That is weird. Ew, ew, ew. I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's see if we won. We did. We're making it to the second round against the 14-3 Cowboys. Oh, the team that we were trying to beat before. They lost the coin flip, but will they lose the playoff match? They won't. They'll beat us 13-10. That's not very fun. This season, the Cowboys beat the Chargers in the Super Bowl. Micah Parsons winning Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP was Joe Burrow. Coach of the Year was Brandon Staley. Offensive Player of the Year was CMC, our guy. And Defensive Player of the Year was Aaron Donald. Wow, okay. We need to get something cooking. I want to know what we're going to, like, if we're going to get, like, a Super Bowl, or if we're going to get booted from the playoffs in any of these. It's interesting. Rookie Anthony Stanley passed for 3,545 yards off of 300 pass completions. 10 passing touchdowns and 17 picks. That's actually that's pretty good for a rookie. It's really good for a rookie. Oh wait, he also won Offensive Rookie of the Year. It says award winner. I didn't look. Rushing wise, McCaffrey. Oh my god. No wonder he got that. Jesus. He got 1,821 yards rushing off of 315 carries. Absolutely ridiculous, and 16 rushing touchdowns. Wow, and then Anthony Stanley going for 155 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. Receiving wise, Brandon Ayuk led. Yeah, I'm not very surprised about this, with 1,110 yards off of 83 catches and 12 touchdowns. Deebo Samuel falling right behind him with 695 yards for 52 receptions and 6 touchdowns. And then George Kittle snuck in there with a quick 613 yards, 63 receptions, and 4 touchdowns. And then Danny Gray, our third string, got 51 receptions for 596 yards. Nice job for you. Defensively, Fred Warner led us in tackles with 128, trailed by Dre Greenlaw. And, oh god, I'm not going to try that. TFL's Eric Armstead led with 17, trailed by Nick Bosa and Javon Hargrave. Eric Armstead also led us with sacks with 6, trailed by Javon Hargrave and Nick Bosa. Pick-wise, Dre Greenlaw led us with 3, tied with Fred Warner, trailed by Talanoa Hufanga. Dre Greenlaw also got us 10 pass deflections, followed by Fred Warner and Talanoa Hufanga again. And then forced fumbles, Dre Greenlaw, Talanoa Hufanga, and Ben Alexander, a rookie, each got one. I say it's a successful season, but now we have to go into year 3 of our experiment. Well, we're going full 360 for year 3, with Josh Dobbs, the 68 overall, being traded for 99 overall Patrick Mahomes to the 89 overall Kansas City Chiefs. Let's see what we got to deal with. Josh Dobbs has Isaiah Pacheco as a starting back, followed by Phillips. Rashee Rice got an 82 overall, then Kadarius Toney, and then Sky Moore slips in as that wide receiver 3. We got a solid O-line. We actually have a really good O-line, including Thuney. And then Travis Kelce falling to a 93 overall. He has been regressing, which is not a good sign. Still keeping his X Factor, though. On defense, hey, we're looking really good. We got a bunch of normal devs, but Chris Jones is a 99 overall X Factor. Trent McDuffie is an 88. L'Jarius Sneed is an 86. Justin Reed is an 84. Nick Bolton is a 91. And everybody else is honestly really good, especially now that we have a rookie on the linebackers. And, George Karlaftis is a sweet little 83. Nice. Anyway, let's go and sim to the playoffs and see what we can do with this super team at this point with an 89. The Chiefs went 9-8, missing out on the playoffs. The Broncos went 10-7. And the former Super Bowl losers are 8-9. We see how time progresses and teams get better and worse. That does mean, however, that we get to sim to the offseason and see how the rest of this season won and see what teams could be surprising. In the 2025 NFL season, the Cowboys beat the Jets 13-10, making it, I think, their second year in a row. Micah Parsons won Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes won Super Bowl MVP on the New York Jets, which is not what we want to see. And then, they made it to the Super Bowl. Brandon Williamson, the head coach of the Jets, won Coach of the Year. Mahomes is also Offensive Player of the Year. I didn't think that was possible. Defensive Player of the Year was Myles Garrett. Let's take a look at our stats. Josh Dobbs put up 4,432 yards off of 373 passes. Oh, here's where we fall. Because the yards are good, but 31 touchdowns to 23 picks. That's not exactly good. Rushing wise, Isaiah Pacheco won over the team with 167 attempts for 722 yards, 13 rushing touchdowns, 0 fumbles too. Oh my god, did anybody get a fumble? Only Rashee Rice, who didn't have any attempts. I don't know how that's possible. Anyway, he was followed by Juan Phillips, who rushed for 387 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. Receiving wise, Rashee Rice led us, of course, being, the wide receiver 1. We had 2 1,000-yard receivers. He had 83 catches for 1,262 yards and 8 touchdowns. Following him was Travis Kelce with 1,183 touchdowns. Not touchdowns, that would be crazy. Yards off of 93 catches, so he had 10 more and 8 touchdowns. Finally, Sky Moore is here with 914 yards off of 81 catches and 9 touchdowns, so honestly leading the team. Defensively, Nick Bolton led us with tackles with 113, followed by Willie Gay and Chris Jones. Oh my god, Chris Jones led us with TFLs with 22. Willie Gay follows with 11, and then Mike Dana following with 11 as well. Chris Jones also got to the quarterback the most with 14 sacks, followed by Mike Dana and George Karlaftis. Pick-wise, rookie Cole Clemens got 2 picks, leading the team, followed by Nick Bolton and L'Jarius Sneed. We were led by Nick Bolton with pass deflections for 12, followed by Trent McDuffie and Willie Gay. And then Trent McDuffie led us with forced fumbles, followed by Nick Bolton and Justin Reed. But with that, we are going to go to our next year and see what happens. By the way, our 89 got brought down to an 84. So not great. For the next year, we have the Baltimore Ravens, who are an 87 overall. A lot of teams were 86. This team is 87. Even though when I went in, it said it was 68. So I'm not, or 96. So I'm honestly not sure. But they'll be trading for we're going back to the Eagles. And they're going to be trading for Jacob Hutchinson, 63 overall quarterback. They're going to be trading away 97 overall Lamar Jackson. This is not fun for the Baltimore Ravens. Interesting. We have Elijah Mitchell as our back, which is honestly really interesting. Then we have Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, and Dupree as our wide receivers. Flowers is now an 88. Our O-line is honestly pretty good. We have a few weak spots, but I mean, a lot of them at least have abilities. And then Mark Andrews has fallen down to an 93 with only star dev. Defensively, whoa, okay. Well, we already have an injury. Okay, and it's it's a rookie too. But everything else honestly looks good. Our corners are crazy. We have Marlon Humphrey at 92 and Dukes at an 83. Kyle Hamilton at a 90. Oh my god, Roquan Smith is a 99 but star. Matabike is a 83. This is a crazy. This is such a weird team. I mean, there's high ratings with like low devs. Like 99 Roquan Smith is a 99, but 92 overall, or as a star, but 92 overall Marlon Humphrey is an X Factor. Very interesting, but we're gonna see how we can do in this season. The Ravens did not make it to the playoffs. They went only to an 85 overall. That's 1 or 2 overalls worse. But they went 3-14. Whoa. That is absolutely crazy to me. Let's go to the offseason so that we can see like what happened with our stats. Because we must have had everybody got injured if we went 3-14 with an 86 overall team. In the 2026 NFL season, the Jets beat the Cowboys 35-17. It hurts. Because we made this happen, didn't we? Super Bowl MVP was Patrick Mahomes on the Jets, of course. He also won MVP in the league. Coach of the Year was Zach Taylor for the Bengals. Offensive Player of the Year was the Bengals' Joe Burrow. Defensive Player of the Year was the Browns' Myles Garrett. I just can't wait to look at stats now. Well, I don't think so because our backup, who's Davis Mills, only had 3 passes, so our quarterback was healthy, Jacob Hutchinson. He passed for 2,624 yards. Not good. Not good. Off of 222 passes. He had, oh my god, 15 passing touchdowns to 17 interceptions. Not great. And he was sacked. He was sacked 30 times. Wow, and he did play every game. Rushing wise, we couldn't kick it off, oh my god, at all. Elijah Mitchell only had 817 yards from 232 attempts and 5 rushing touchdowns with a fumble. He missed 1 game, but you know who didn't? Jacob Hutchinson, who got 421 on the ground and 3 rushing touchdowns on the ground as well. Receiving wise, Zay Flowers led us with a disappointing season with 757 yards off of 56 catches. That's not a lot of catches for your leading receiver, with 6 receiving touchdowns, followed by Rashad Bateman, who had 57 catches for 698 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh my god, we have no touchdowns! And then Harvey Dupree with 436 yards off of 1 touchdown and 31 catches. Defense must have been bad, though. Our tackle leader was Patrick Queen with 118, followed by Roquan Smith and Mike Dukes. TFL's Antonio Gardner got 18 TFLs, followed by Justin Matabike and Odafe Owe. That is crazy. Odafe Owe led us with sacks, with 4.5 led by Antonio Gardner and then Justin Matabike. Picks, Patrick Queen led us with 3, followed by Roquan and Kyle Hamilton. Pass deflections, we were led by Roquan with 9, followed by Mike Dukes with 8 and Marlon Humphrey with 7. Forced fumbles led by Roquan with 1, followed by Mike Dukes and Justin Matabike. I'm just overall super surprised on how this team went. Oh my god, over the offseason we went to an 83 overall. How is this happening? So we could kind of see why the Ravens went down, because the Seattle Seahawks are an 89 overall, or 98 overall. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. We are... We'll see when we exit out. But we are trading away quarterback Cody McPherson, 78 overall, for quarterback Travis Barrett on the Baltimore Ravens, the place that we just left. Hopefully that can maybe help them, but it's not going to help us at all. He's going to be our starter, even though he is third ranked behind Sam Darnold and Geno Smith. If the game rearranges them, I won't be that mad. Kenneth Walker is a 98 superstar. Oh yeah. DK Metcalf is a 93 star. JSN is a 90 superstar. And then Zay Flowers is an 89 star, who we just traded away, I guess. Our O-line is looking really good, except for right guard, but otherwise we're looking strong as ever. And then Noah Fant is up to us 83 superstar. Defensively, we're looking nice with Carter at an 89, Tariq Woolen at an 89, Jamal Adams at an 87, but superstar. Ooh, we got a 90 Devin Witherspoon on our team. And then an 89 Williams. Everybody is looking really good on this team. We can see why it's so good at that 87 overall. Anyway, we have to see what happens with this team and see how we can destroy them for good. The Seattle Seahawks went 12-5, leading their division, actually tied with the Cardinals. We are an 87 overall, and we are in the wild card. Oh, did we get a first round bye? Well, would you look at that, 12-5, and we have our first round bye. While we're here, we might as well take a look at all the other teams. Texans, apparently they developed well, because they got the 1 seed. Bengals with the 2, Dolphins with the 3, Raiders with the 4, Steelers with the 5, Bills with the 6, and Jets finally falling off with the 7. Of course, we got the 1 seed, followed by the Cowboys, Packers, Falcons, Cardinals, Bears, and Panthers. We're just gonna, I guess this is a free week. Let's go! Alright, the Carolina Panthers, our opponents, 10-7. They still have Brian Burns, who is the meanie on the board. And sadly, we're gonna get wiped off the earth. 26-18. Not as bad as I thought, but I thought we'd at least win 1 playoff game. We still have yet to win, I think, a playoff game. Oh, we won 1, but we've yet to make it to the Super Bowl. So that's, of course, the goal. But let's go to the offseason. In the 2027 season, the Texans wipe the Carolina Panthers off the board. Hey, this is CJ Stroud versus Bryce Young, probably. Well, it is definitely CJ Stroud, because I look at it, Super Bowl MVP was CJ Stroud. NFL MVP was Dak Prescott on the Cowboys. Coach of the Year was Brendan Washington on the Texans. Also, Offensive Player of the Year was the Cowboys' CeeDee Lamb. Defensive Player of the Year was the Packers' Rashawn Gary. Looking at our stats, Travis Barrett, who's actually a rookie, I didn't realize that, got us 3,457 yards. I guess he progressed well. And then got 29 touchdowns to 11 picks. Not horrible for a rookie season. I mean, those yards are pretty good for a rookie season. Rushing wise, Kenneth Walker got 1,393 yards off of 256 carries and 12 rushing touchdowns. Matt Hart following behind him with 410 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. Receiving wise, JSN got close to 1,000 with 960 yards from 62 receptions, and he got 6 receiving touchdowns. DK Metcalf following with 829 yards from 59 receptions and 4 touchdowns. Cutting us off, we have Zay Flowers from 641 receiving yards from 57 receptions and 9 touchdowns. Nice job. Defensively, Trenton Simpson leads us in tackles. This is a team from the draft. Trenton Simpson's from this draft. JSN's from this draft. And Zay Flowers is from this draft. Everybody's experienced 5. Anyway, he got 111 tackles. Leading us behind him is Brian Asmoa II and Joey Porter Jr. TFL's Matthew Crowder led us with 19, followed by Draymond Jones and Trenton Simpson. Sacks, Matthew Crowder got 8. Following him was Jalen Carter and then Draymond Jones. Picks, we got 3 with Tariq Woolen, followed by Devin Witherspoon and Jamal Adams. Brian Asmo with a 2nd led us with deflections, followed by Joey Porter Jr. and Trenton Simpson. And then forced fumbles, Trenton Simpson led us, followed by Tariq Woolen and Marcus Williams. Alright, with that year, we really did surpass expectations, and I won't lie, this is a while into the future that I'm recording this audio, because I was planning on doing 10 seasons, but as you could tell, this video is already pretty long, and we hit that perfect 5-season mark before I decided to try and stop. So if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. This is really fun, it's really different. If it goes crazy, aka getting like 2 views, then I'll do more stuff like this. Be sure to comment on video ideas. I love you, be safe, I'll see you guys, bye.